Hey my lovely people, and in this video I'll be breaking down my $100,000 portfolio that I've accumulated since my whole incident. My favorite menace to society, Ellen. But let's not focus on negative. I'll be showing you real inside peek at my portfolio, where my money is coming from and how much of my portfolio is allocated where. So with that said, ensure that you pump the stock by smashing the like button for the YouTube algorithm. And with that said, let's dive in. The way I initially planned to have my investment portfolio was a split of 50% in stock, 5% in cash, 10% in cryptocurrency, and have 35% in my trading account. But while I aim to keep those percentages as close as possible, they are somewhat off from time to time. And here's what I mean. Not too long ago, July to be exact, I had a cash total of $250 in my Forex account. That was it. I had no other money nowhere. This was right after I finally paid off my JMD $250,000 of debt. You know, because I was scammed in the cryptocurrency space. So I set out a plan, wrote down all the things I was good at, and came up with a strategy to win in this game we call life. Alright, so here's what I did. That $250, I took the first $45 and invested it into cryptocurrency. Yes, don't laugh, I know, but my incident taught me a very important lesson from the richest man in Babylon. And it was, you will lose money if you force it to make impossible earnings or put your faith into tricksters or in his own inexperience. I did exactly that, and I tried to make ridiculous earnings with my little capital. And I was also not knowledgeable about crypto either. But after that, I did my research and did all my studies at the University of YouTube. Boy, if you don't, and did some other reading up and thing in order to get like a better understanding of the whole crypto market. And this is how my portfolio in the crypto space is as of right now. I initially invested a total of $45, but now it is around $77. So currently I have $39.72 in Ethereum, $30.62 in Bitcoin, $5.84 in NKN, and $1.95 in Ion Tech. And the thing is, I am up on all of them since I purchased, except Ion Tech, I'm down 50%. The reason I bought in each of them was, well, Bitcoin is the new stage of money. It's new, but eventually it will grow to even more. Think of it this way. The money system has over time always constantly evolved. At first it was greens, and then we moved to shells, and then we moved to gold, and then we came off the gold standard, and then we started using receipts to say, alright, this piece of paper is valued at X amount of gold or X amount of silver, because gold eventually was too heavy to carry around. And then we move from that, and then we move off the gold standard entirely and went to fiat currency, which essentially is backed by the strength of the government. Now we are at the next stage, I believe, is digital currency or digital money. And that's what I think Bitcoin is essentially. I'm not saying that there's more to it, but I just look at it from that perspective. For Ethereum, well, think of it like gas that you use to put in your car. But instead of gas and instead of cars, just think of it as the fuel that is used to power different digital products like NFTs and smart contracts. NKN is literally a project that just pays persons to put a box in their home to share their internet connection. It's that simple.
A completely decentralized version of our current internet with no firewalls, no tolls, no government regulation, no spying. Information would be totally free in every sense.
And Ion Tech is just a payment method that is decentralized. The second asset I have is 7,000 JMD when I invested it, but now it's a little over $30,000. And you can see I own all of these stocks. And without boring you, I will share you some of the ones that have the most cash or have the most position in. Alright, so we're going to start with one of my personal favorites, which is Honeybun. I currently have 210 units. Is not much because, well, I wanted to buy more, but I'm waiting on the dip. I have it averaged at $6.77. So the total cash value, as in, yeah, the total cash value is 1,360. Unit price, as I say, I have it at $6.77. And right now the market price for it is $8.61. So I'm kind of hoping some profit. Not much, but you know, good. Why I pick Honey Bun is, well, Honey Bun is like my favorite company, like one of like easy top 3 favorite companies, and it's just like a treat or goodies food company. And they are one of the only companies in Jamaica that actually have like international certification. So that means that most of their products are really shipped overseas. You know, are really going to see them. So they'll probably test out in Jamaica and then poof, most of the products gone and they're overseas. So that's good. And I think that was my second ever Sherola meeting where I experienced, yeah, the good life. So fanciness and all these lovely things, you see me? How people serving your food and them things there when them time they probably own like maybe 1,000 units them time there, so it was like 5 grand or so worth, you see me? The experience and the things that I got as a shareholder far away at 5 grand. But you know, I guess, you know, first impression last. My second company is Creamy, and this, I love Creamy to dirt. Funny story, when I usually was at school, I'll normally like sell ice creams, like fundraisers to do different charity events for my school. So from then I knew that they were going to stick with me, but you know, never knew it'd be 3 years and counting. So I averaged it at $5.80. I have 1,894 units. I want to bump it up to like 110 grand, 10,000 units, but in time. The total cash value is $10,985. I say my average is 580 and now it's at 630. So I'm in a little profit. You know, make almost $1,000 in capital gain. It's not realized I'm gonna sell, but you know, we're not selling. Creamy, as I say, Creamy was my very first Sherola meeting I went, and I got ice cream for days, and I just fell in love with it as a company. And they have been making bangs, especially this 3-year holiday that we have been having. Yeah, they have been making bangs, and they pay out a good amount of dividends. So it's a dividend stock, just like Honey Bun as well. My next company is Lumber Depot, and I don't have much in it. The price I have it at was like a little bit high, like $3.54, and I have 705 units in it, and I think I'm down now because at 280 something, but that's fine with me because they pay dividend a lot. I think it was like 7% in total or more, and they pay like twice or 3 times for the year. So Lumber Depot is essentially a warehouse where they like sell, you know, like, as you said, lumber, steel, plyboard, them things there. It's just like a rapid true value of the country, I guess. Yeah, so just a smaller version, and they have a lot of room to grow because there's only one location and they're making banks. So whenever their time is near and them decide to build a second place, will be nice. My fourth, and I'll just probably end it right here, is Trans. Everybody always hear me preach about Trans. Trans is my favorite company. I am currently averaging at 122 per share, and I have 9,173 units, and in total cash flow is like 11,000 mash, and the current market price is 124. So I'm in a little profit, you know, not much, but yeah. If you come from Portmore or so, you would know why I love Trans so much, because the toll makes a lot of money, and based on just the flow of traffic that comes there on a daily basis from Portmore alone, about traffic for hours, you know that they're making banks. So it's really, to me, a good stock, good investment to just go and hold on to it until the holiday over and people actually start traveling more. And yeah, so that's that. The third asset class I have is Forex. So initially I had a total of $15 remaining after I took out the stock and the cryptocurrency, and it took me a while, yes, to grow back my account to a whopping $40, but recent events made me jump all the way to $280.
Nice.
So not much to say outside that. It's really just that I use my Forex account to fuel the rest of my investment. So each month I would withdraw from the account and just either invest it in stocks or whatever else. My fourth asset is really just cash. I have 14,000 JMD in cash and I really just have it as backup just in case of anything. I'll probably go and use it to buy some more stocks or pay my subscription for Video Scribe because it kind of so finished. So, you know, it's that time again for it to pay the subscription. The fifth thing I have is my YouTube channel, and I have made a total of, drumroll please, $50. But if you watch my Saturday videos, you would have probably known this already. But yeah, I also have some pre-orders for my course I am creating, but I don't really count that as asset as yet because I have not finished the transaction as yet. So I don't really like say, yeah, I have the money on me, but I'm not going to add it as my money because suppose I don't finish the course, I have to give them back. So let's recap, and I'm gonna convert everything into Jamaican dollars for you guys. So I have $11,550 in crypto, $30,000 in stock, $42,000 in Forex, $14,000 in cash, $7,500 on YouTube. So in total, I have a net worth of $105,050. But sorry for clickbaiting you guys, but $100,000 just sounds better in the thumbnail. So with that said, ensure that you pump the stock, smash like button for the YouTube algorithm, you know, comment your net worth if you feel comfortable with it, and let's get you in the next video. Peace.